Good evening, fellow witches, goblins, and ghouls, and welcome to Halenween. If you are new to my channel, do not forget to scream and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get my videos every single time they come out. Hey Dustasauruses, welcome back, and it is October. This is my favorite time of the year. I don't know about you guys, but like, I love the fall, I love pumpkin spice everything, and I know that sounds really white of me, but honestly, I don't care. Most of all, one of my favorite things about October is like all the creepy stuff and the macabre things, because that's just how I am and it's just in my DNA. I don't know. I love horror movies. I'll have to give a list of my favorite horror film recommendations because I just love this time of year so much. The thing that I love the most about October is Halloween. When Halloween comes to mind, you folks probably think about decorating your house, dressing up your kids, taking your kids trick-or-treating. I mean, it's all cute and fun and games till someone gets stabbed. No, I'm just kidding. Sam's not here. Don't get me wrong, I love all of those things about Halloween. Like, I love the traditions that we have nowadays, but that's not all Halloween. Halloween is a lot more special to me because I am pagan and I celebrate witchcraft, so it means a lot more to me than the average person. Now, the reasoning behind that is because All Hallows Eve, or All Saints Eve, as they used to say, is when the veil between our world and the spirit world is a lot more thin, so it makes it a lot more easy to contact the deceased. If you guys don't know what the veil is this thing that separates our world from the deceased world. And around this time of year, the planet alignment and everything, it makes it so thin here that it's just easy to cross over and contact the other side. Now, not all spirits and entities are evil. A lot of them are actually very nice and misunderstood. However, if you ever get the occasional bump in the night around this time of year, or you feel something crawling, just trying to get you, that is why. Now, I'm gonna tell you why Halloween is important and why I think everyone should be celebrating it in a sense. Now, this is not me, this is a disclaimer. This isn't me shoving my beliefs down your throat or anything, but I do believe that everyone should respect the deceased and respect that they are gone. Treat them nicely. Now, you must be wondering, how did Halloween start? Now, Halloween started over 2,000 years ago with the Celts. Now, the Celts were in Ireland, and they would celebrate in these big bonfires. So they would circle around and like, they would practice witchcraft in these big bonfires, and they would dress in these animal heads and animal suits. And it was very ritual based, and not only that, they would also leave offerings for the deceased. So they'd have these big altars where they leave meat and fresh fruits and vegetables, jewels, their priceless possessions, all for the deceased. And fun fact for you guys, don't ever try to steal from the dead, because that is some serious bad juju. I've had a lot of people tell me that they've been terrorized by the deceased just from stealing something from like a grave or a haunted location. Just don't do it. That's just a no-no. Don't do it. But anyways, leaving gifts for the deceased really just shows that you care about them, and they watch over you and they protect you in return. Now, All Saints Eve eventually turned into something else, and you're probably wondering how we got the holiday it is today. Whereas back 2,000 years ago, everyone danced around bonfires like a crazy person and left things for the deceased. Basically, how that had happened, Christianity actually picked up the religion and they put their own spin on it, and it just slowly digressed into the holiday that it is today. So all the bonfire stuff, they eventually stopped, and it's kind of like Telephone. If you guys have ever played the game Telephone and you're whispering a sentence in people's ears and it's going down the line, it eventually changes at the final outcome at the very end, right? That's kind of like how Halloween changed in a sense. Now it's all about like mindless party games and haunted houses, and don't get me wrong, I like those things, like I said, and trick-or-treating, and oh my gosh, I love the candy. But that is what All Hallows Eve is about. It's about celebrating the deceased and the other side. Now, if you're not careful and you disrespect the dead, you might regret it later and you might be haunted. There have been severe cases where people have disrespected the dead so much that literally their house is burnt down, or it's been like a poltergeist. And I might even make a video like separately from this one about what a poltergeist is. That is some crazy shit. Like, it's giving me chills just thinking about it, to be honest. But that's pretty much the origins of Halloween, and that's why people dress up on Halloween, was because of the big animal masks and the ritual ceremonies. So we didn't lose everything per se, it's just all changed and different now. And I honestly am a firm believer in change, but I do still leave offerings for my deceased ones, and I always make sure they're happy, because in return they give me protection, good luck, and they watch my back. However, if you disrespect the dead, there might be something bad coming your way. And maybe even something mysterious. Nah, I'm just kidding, you're good. Just go trick-or-treating. I'm sorry if I disturbed you guys. I have a lot of fun videos coming out for Halenween, but I thought it would be really fun if I just told you guys about the origins of Halloween. If you guys like videos like this, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. It means the world to me, and eventually I would like to come out with videos more often for you guys. Because let's be honest, we need more Halenween in our lives, right? But just remember, Dusosauruses, always watch out. And as always, you guys, I will see you next time. Bye. What are you doing to the skeleton, buddy?